With the boom, boom, boom. Listen to the ear sounds that are boom, boom. Yeah. Not be hungry, nothing yet. Y'all maintain your composure, man. You hear me? You all right back there, Al? Huh? Good to see you, Smitty. We ain't did nothing yet. We're gonna do something special for you, man. Where y'all from? Where y'all stay? From?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we want to continue the show, but we have some pot smoking going on. The police has just informed me that if we continue to have the pot smoking, the show will be stopped. Talk to your friends.
Yeah.
Okay? Talk to your friends. No more.
Couple more times. Okay, I'm done now. Good evening.
Y'all got to get a school with some respect, you hear me?
Good evening, good evening, good evening, kings, queens, peasants, and in-betweens. Listen, that is the greatest intro I think that I have had since the show has started. It's some pot smoking. If you keep going, we have to stop. Talk to your friends. Hey, friends. Thank y'all for stepping on in, man. Welcome to No Gray Area. It is your girl, Kapri, Monique, the voice of the people. It feels like it's been forever. And I know I say that every week, but so many things happen for me from the end to the next time I see you guys. So first and foremost, let me start off by saying shout out to, I think, the longest and dopest No Gray Area after hours show we've had. Shout out to Killer Cow, Day, my man Dave, definitely to Bridge. She didn't get to stay to the after part, but man, when I tell you, it was like a meeting of the minds. It was just great conversation. We were able to enjoy one another's company. We were able to bounce ideas off of one another. We got to laugh at some things, debunk some rumors, speak some truths. But it was just super dope because it's some of the things that are really taboo that we can't discuss on the air. And some of the things it's like, that would be messy to touch. But it was just great to be able to have those open conversations. And we were here till midnight after the show. We were here till midnight. Significant others were making phone calls to find out where their partners were. When I tell y'all, it was just a whole vibe. So definitely shout out to Killer Cow as well, because he put a challenge out there, y'all. Let me tell y'all, Killer Cow put a challenge out there in his stories and told them that if they got the interview to 2,500 views, he was going to announce his winners for the gas cards. And let's just say it happened in less than 24 hours. He made it happen. We're at 4.1K right now. Shout out to Killer Cow and his 3 gas card winners, man. It was super dope. So last week, there was that. So that was my Tuesday, y'all. So let's get into Wednesday, because y'all know I had to take notes. I got to take notes on everything. I'm going to slow walk y'all through this one, because this has been a week, okay? A week. More on that in a moment. So Wednesday, shout out to Soulful Sounds. Soulful Sounds at Cloud. My DJ was not back in town, so I was blessed to be able to call somebody in. Shout out to DJ V. My brother Devin stepped in to DJ with me. So Wednesday was Soulful Sounds at Cloud. Definitely had a good time. Thursday, I slid through Cloud for a second for a little bit of R&S, but the way the storms was going and life was going, we lost power. I had to go, so I slid on out. So my Thursday was kind of uneventful on the outing entertainment portion of life. And then Friday. So Thursday, I also had the honor and the pleasure of getting my son together, man. My baby is 22. Shout out to my son, Darrell. But I had the chance to spend some time with him, style his hair, recolor his hair, just get him birthday fresh. So that was my Thursday and most of my Friday. And then I had to take him down back by Occoquan, y'all. Let me tell y'all about that disrespectful traffic, okay? It was 50 minutes going down there, 150,000 3,000 minutes coming back. Like, it felt like forever coming back. And when I say felt like forever, I mean it took forever. It took 2 hours and 17 minutes for a 50-minute trip. Shout out to Rico. Rico definitely made sure my son was lined up. His undercut was fresh before we got on the road. So then I got home in time enough. God blessed me. I got an invitation from the homie Ray. Shout out to Ray. Caddy Music. I got an invitation to a private listening party that was sponsored by, I don't want to miss any of the sponsors, so that I'm going off memory, y'all don't kill me, but it was sponsored by Ask Ray, Kennedy's Catering, and Ethel 56 Vodka. Listen, shout out to the independent, up and coming Ayanna B. Jackson, Go Town Records. Like, it was an amazing evening. The food was good, the company was good. She had a couple of great artists come feature with her. It was just a dope vibe. It was a very friendly environment. It was a networking environment. Jack Magazine was in the building. I was blessed to be in the building. I got some footage I got to put together for y'all from that, but it was definitely dope. Thank y'all so much for the invite. The music is amazing. Collaborations are amazing. She has a collaboration with Caddy Mac. I love that song. She has a song called Stoner Chick. The song Uptown. Like, she's got some songs that I love and I think would be amazing for the culture. So shout out to Ayanna B. Jackson, man. That invite was everything. The vibe was everything. So Saturday, I was struggling to remember my Saturday because my weekend, it just feels like it never stopped. So Saturday, I was back in the building with my DJ. Welcome back in town, DJ Zay. We were together. We had the pleasure of doing what the dynamic duo does, rocking out. He's cranking on the ones and twos. I'm hosting. Soundproof was the live entertainment for the night, but we definitely had a bomb time on Saturday night. Shout out to DJ Zay. I missed you, homie, man. Those 3 and 4 week trips, and I got to work with other people. It's fun, but it's nothing like your own. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love working with new DJs. I love getting to know them and their play pattern. But I'm working on getting out my comfort zone a lot more. But shout out to my DJ Zay. He was definitely in the building. So that was my Saturday. So Sunday, fun day. Had the pleasure of taking a short road trip with my 20 twin, hey Chris, and the other twin met us down there. Shout out to Cree Marie. We got to let that crank go. Now let's have this real conversation. I caught the telling of Strictly Business. Got a little short clip of them that I haven't put up yet because it's not really long, because we came in a little later. We were taking care of a few things. Y'all know stuff never stops for me. But let me explain to y'all that JY Funk. That's what it is. Let me tell y'all, I danced like no one was watching. And the first set cranked so hard, I did not understand how they were going to follow that first set up. All I'm wondering is, which way are they going? Where are they going with this crank now? Because they just cranked my whole soul out the door back to the car to have a seat. Like, have a seat out there, ma'am. But second set was, listen, whatever bag y'all were in, JY, on Sunday night, thank you so much. Shout out to El Ranchon. We had the honor of being there. The firm. We had a good time. Got to see DJ Zay again, working in a different capacity. I was actually a fan this time and got to party with him instead of having to work. So definitely had a great time, man. Shout out to the homies. Those road trips are everything. We got the laugh, we got the joke, and all of us let that crank go. I mean, seriously, like, no BS. So then yesterday, let me tell y'all about yesterday. So the homie Doughboy puts a post up and it's like, yeah, cookout. So I hit Cree like, you going to dough cookout? She like, dough cooking out? Let me tell y'all something. Shout out to the cookout crew. Shout out to the cookout crew. Because we came, we saw, we conquered, and we cranked that food. And when I say cranked it, we seasoned it. We made that everything. You hear me? Shout out to Doe for the invite. Chef Joe and Cree Marie and our grillers. We definitely had a good time yesterday. Those family outings are everything. We're all in different walks in our lives, all in different stages of busyness and life taking place and things happening. So it happened to be a situation where we were all off and able to sit down and have a good time. So yesterday was everything. The kids got to have a good time. We got to get together in fellowship, just chill, laugh, talk shit. You know, the stuff that you miss sometimes when you're super busy. So that was a bomb good time yesterday. And then today, I'm right here with y'all, but today was my D&D day. It was my do not disturb. It was turn the ringers off, lay back, relax, rest, recuperate, reset, recharge, realign your chakras. It was one of those days for me because sometimes when you're everywhere, your energy is everywhere, you can't focus and there's a lot going on. So that's what we got to. And I will tell you that I did have the pleasure of talking to my baby Princess Tayani today, her father T, and little Teague. I got to see what's up with them. Let me tell y'all something. Make sure y'all tap in and y'all follow the journey because it is about to be a fun one. Things are working out. They're getting a few things together so that the recordings and things can happen for you guys. But make sure you guys tap in and chime in. It is the next level, the next leg, the next legacy of Go-Go that's being created right before our eyes. And I think it's pretty dope that we've been given the opportunity to tag along, join in, and have fun with it. So yeah, there's been all that, and that's been my weekend and how things have been going. And of course, make sure you guys take the time to head on over to Them Damn Fans and Love Network DC's YouTube channels. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to it, tell a friend, and tell a friend they need to do it too, because we got so much more content coming for you guys, and we're so excited about the upcoming things. Speaking of upcoming things, this episode is sponsored and powered by none other than Mitchcraft. Love DC Go-Go is one of the campaigns. Mitchcraft is the end all be all, beginning and end. Make sure you guys meet us in store Wednesday through Sunday starting at 12 p.m. Okay? Or you can head on over to www.crankrock.com for the latest and greatest in Mitchcraft attire. Make sure you get you something fly to wear here, there, and everywhere. Because, I don't understand why not, right? Okay. So I think we're going to take a quick Frank break, and we will be right back. Make sure y'all tell a friend to step on in. We are live right here on the Love Network DC. It is no gray area, and it's your girl, Kapri Monique, the voice of the people. We'll be right back.
Baby.
police say you got to move your cars out the alley, man. Before they give you a ticket. So if you got a car, you better move it out the alley, man. Or they gonna give you something good that you don't want. And that might be tea. So you got a car, you better move that motherfucker. All right, and that's what, of the Summer Road crew. That's indeed.
Ready? It's gone again. Good. It's gone. And then it went out again. What is going on? I'm sorry. All right, y'all. We are back. We are back. We are back. So, JY has been one of my faves forever. And when I say forever, I'm going to explain to y'all my introduction to go-go. So, my mom was the assistant to the Dean of Student and Activities at Howard University for a very long time. I actually grew up being called a HU kid. I spent a lot more time on the campus of Howard University than most youngins should. And I had the pleasure of being able to go on the trips with them when they did like King's Dominion, Busch Gardens, and other things. So I'll tell y'all that I was getting off the bus. We were coming back from King's Dominion. And it was this sound that I had to find. I had to find it. It was loud percussions. It was something that drew me to it. So as everyone is getting off the bus and they're doing a count, because you have to count to make sure everybody made it back. You count when they get on the bus, you count when they get off the bus. That way you have accounted for everyone. That's just precautions. So let me tell y'all what happened. They're counting, I'm running in the opposite direction. I hear someone say, "Hey, stop her." And then I hear my mother say, "Kapri, don't you dare." But the "don't you dare" didn't mean anything to me. It just, in that moment, I needed to find what it was that I was hearing, because it was calling my name. And I heard it calling my name out loud, so I had to find it. I had to chase it. I had to make it mine. So I get down the sidewalk, and let me tell y'all something. It was everything I imagined. And so was the ass whooping I got for disobeying my mother and for chasing go-go. But I needed it. It was something that I loved. So JY was my introduction to go-go. It's the reason I actually fell in love with go-go. I didn't mind getting in trouble for it. It was the reason I snuck out to slide into the Ibex. It was the reason why I was at the Taj Mahal, the Sugar Cane Palace, outside shows. There's so many different events. But I will tell you this. I will tell y'all that some of my fondest memories are of the Taj Mahal and the Sugar Cane Palace, the Huckabucks, JY. You go in when it's dark, pitch dark outside. You come out, the sun is up. And it's dark in there anyway because it's a warehouse, guys. So it's like you just partying and you don't realize you've lost full track of time. And by the time you realize it's full track of time, it is 6 o'clock in the morning. You're looking like Penny from Good Times. You done went in there with a fresh wrap. You done went in there looking good. Your t-shirt is soggy. You come out looking like Penny from Good Times. And for those of us that snuck out, you're trying to figure out how to sneak back in. That was my introduction to go-go. I want to say thank you to JY for making it everything that it has been. They have not failed me once when it comes to looking for crank and needing to find crank and understanding guaranteed crank. Guess what? It's JY for me. The professionalism, the timeliness, just all of it. I've been through all of the elevations, the growths, the changes. Definitely have to say rest in peace to everyone. I've been through all of those things with JY, and the love has just still been there. So I want to tell y'all that I'm thankful for JY. I'm thankful for this culture. I'm thankful for the things that it has brought me, the relationships that I've been able to attain from it, the growth, the love, just the all of it. Shout out to JUNKYARD for being my introduction to everything that I know and understand as the culture of go-go. So I'm so excited to be able to tell you guys that I'm getting ready to be able to sit down with a couple of legends, guys. This is one of the interviews that has been on my mind for a while. I go out, I see them, I get the experience of getting to talk to them on the other side and having conversations when the cameras are off. But it's so much history just within the band of Junkyard. And Gerald is fussing at me in the comments, y'all. Why wasn't I invited? Well, Gerald, you'll be back. But this was a chance for me to show some love to the people who, I mean, don't get love shown to them that often. They don't get to have the conversations. They are the engine and the transmissions of the band. I just wanted to be able to have the conversations and sit down and talk. Everybody's going to get a chance to step in No Gray Area. This is a safe place for all musicians, guys. We definitely going to have a great time with y'all. But again, head on over to Love Network and them damn fans. Like, subscribe, and share. Tell a friend to step on in. We would love for you guys to be able to step into No Gray Area with us on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. And make sure you guys head on over to www.crankrock.com for the latest and greatest in Mitchcraft attire, or meet us in store 9244 East Hampton Drive, Capitol Heights, Maryland, Suite 201. We are open Wednesday through Sunday, guys, from 12 p.m. on down. So make sure you guys tell a friend to come on in, get you something fly to wear here, there, and everywhere. And everywhere. I want to try to get these to you. Yep. Boom. So I'm going to introduce to some, get you more acquainted to others. On You good? There you go. The man, the myth, the legend. Blue.
Yes, ma'am.
So little known fact about you. You didn't start on drums.
No.
Where did you start at?
Congos.
All right, let's talk about it.
Oh, my God.
Yep, let's get it. Let's get right into it.
Well, it all started thanks to BoJack and Trash Connection. Shout out to Trash Connection.
Trash Connection. Let's give them the history.
Yeah, that's a branch off of, they was competing with the JYB band. But Bo, band had broke up. And me and Bo always been tight, so I had all the equipment in my basement. And I just would wake up, I slept in the basement. And the first thing I wanted to do was play. I never even looked at no drums. I just wanted to play the congos, because BoJack played them. So I just started playing, and then next thing you know, I got my shot. And the first band, it was funny. The drummer was better than me on the congos.
Uh-oh.
And I was better than him on the drums.
How does that happen?
I don't know. It's a Southeast thing. I don't know. I don't know. So we switched. And he was like, man, you could play. I was like, well, I just saw you doing what you was doing. So I just started playing them both.
So how do we make the decision? Because it's obvious you have a love for percussion. It's obvious.
Basically, it really wasn't no decision. Mo hired me. Well, Physical Wonder hired me first. That was my first.
So how long were you with Physical Wonder?
Oh, man, from I'm about to tell you my age.
It's okay.
87 to 90 something. Even when he changed the name, I still, Doc can call me today and I will go play if I'm free, because that's home for me. So, yeah, it was back in the day. I did my first CD about 86, 87.
Who was a part of Physical Wonder while you were there?
Doc Hughes, Genuine, Elgin.
Elgin Lumpkin.
Yep. Lorraine Day. Craig Clipper came later on after I switched to stayed on the drums. My man Kevin was the drummer. I was the congo player. And we had Boy Troy, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
It was a lot of people. Physical Wonder was more like Ultimate Groove. A little bit of everybody came through
there. Okay, that makes sense.
It was a little bit like Ultimate Groove, so everybody, came through there. Doc ain't say no really to nobody. He didn't care if you was bad. He just did, he seen talent, and he took you under his wing. Wouldn't be for him, I know I wouldn't be here. I know that for sure.
So Physical Wonder.
Physical Wonder.
And then where do we go after Physical Wonder?
Actually, I went to Junkyard because I went to school with half of them. And then we was always cool. Little Mike lived on Waller Place. And Dave lived across the street from me. All of us lived in the same vicinity. So we always was cool from little kids on up, and then they knew I played Congo, so Mo actually thought I couldn't play because he said he had seen me only on the drums with Physical Wonder.
Okay.
So
he didn't know your history.
He knew, but I think at the time when we was playing at Cherries, I was on the drums.
Okay.
He didn't know, but Bugs and Everyone.
Rest in peace,
let him know,
everyone.
stamped it for him, and here we are today. It's like the 7th time I've been part of Junkyard.
Okay, so
Maybe more than that.
let's talk about these gaps. So Physical Wonder, Junkyard, then where do we go?
I want to say Hot Cold Sweat.
How long was your tenure with Hot Cold Sweat, and who was a part of the band? Because Hot Cold Sweat is legendary.
Oh yeah,
okay?
it was the crew. Roy, RB, Roy Battle, Slick Rick, rest in peace. Also played a major part of my life. We had when I got there, it was Rick, Kim, and we had Rocksteady was in the band. I played the drums.
Shout
we
out
had
to
Roy. So we
Rocksteady.
we just took some of Hot Cold Sweat. We brought B-Man along, put Hammer, put Petey in the band. We added a saxophone, Rico. We kept Kim. We just tried to transform the band, really.
Into what you thought it would be.
Well, no, we was just trying to keep up with the, what was going on. But, go-go don't wait.
It does not.
It changes with it, with the years and the times. And they was just a little bit behind. We just put some flavor in it, that's all. Really started to do something. Then came along Pleasure. Charlie, I can't be mad at them. They was making the money.
Mr. Fenwick.
Mr. Fenwick.
Listen, Charlie Fenwick has been one of the most has to be one of the most legendary when it comes to having his hands in, on, and around.
Don't get it twisted. He ain't out. He's still up to something.
Oh, no, I know he is.
Doctor's always up to something.
I know he is. Him and Wifey, because Wifey...
That's my baby right
yes,
there.
Wifey keeps him together. But
yes,
Charlie Fenwick is the man, the myth, the legend. We definitely had the honor of being able to shoot in his studio a few times and work with him.
Yeah,
yes, definitely amazing. So Pleasure comes along. Hot Cold Sweat gets put on the back burner.
Yeah, well, I think we was having a lot to do with it. We was kind of young, wilding. You can't put a lot of friends that hang together.
In a band
every
together.
day. We was on our own time. We just felt it like we was, that the act in his camp. But
Right.
he thought different. And, people just went on their own way. Then I think Junkyard called again.
And you out again.
When I was out again.
Yes.
I was out again. So every time they called, I was like, once you in the yard, the saying is true.
Once in the yard.
Once in the yard. Unless you do something to piss somebody off, which is very, 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 very hard to do. But it's some that have. So you see, they ain't been back. So
I know.
So we keep the door open for all the former members. Unless you
Burn your bridge.
Burn your bridges. It was just very, very hard to.
Every time you say that, it's like,
it's hard because we
don't do stupid
don't
stuff.
do stupid stuff. We don't tolerate it. Like, no.
I think that's one of the keys to success for you guys.
Yeah. Well, we got a strong captain, so he don't look like he say too much.
Who, Mo?
BU the captain. Mo the co-captain.
Nobody
BU
say.
BU drive.
BU says a lot.
You just gotta have to know him.
Yes.
If you don't know him, you think, man, can I say something? Like they come to me, can I say something? Like, bro, he's sitting right
Yeah.
here. Like,
he's not gonna bite your head
say
off.
something. You don't come right here.
He's not gonna
look
bite
at
your
me
head
like, yeah, they
off.
won't say something to you, bro. But they say you gotta look. But he does have his looks, which we all do. But if you know him, you'll know he just chilling. Like he chilling. Like it's Buzz. Why he not gonna say something
He's
to you?
in his own world.
He's in the go-go. Like
Yes.
he ain't gonna say nothing to you. You done paid your hard-earned money. He's definitely the coolest guy.
He appreciates you.
Yeah,
he really does.
Absolutely. He's definitely
I've had some amazing conversations with him.
Yeah, he know what the hell he talking about too.
Not only that, but for those of y'all who think he does not pay attention, he sees everything.
He sees everything.
When I come in and he says stuff on the microphone, I'm looking like,
Yep.
excuse me, sir. But
These
he's
Jones
on
right,
it.
These Jones
Yeah.
right here, they see everything.
He is definitely on it.
He's on it.
So
On
JY
and
calls
off.
you. You go
I
back.
go back. And then, it's this thing that goes on in go-go. All bands go through it. When you think you're on the top and you're not,
Yeah.
go-go has his own way of humbling you.
Very quickly.
Very quickly. You can play 4 shows one week and be down to a half of one.
Yes.
So, and that means you opening up for somebody and you out of there. So after that, I went to Junk, and it was our time for one of those struggles, but somehow we made it through. And here come calling. It's funny, it wasn't supposed to be a band. Donnell wanted to do a CD for his son to go to college. My nephews, so we're gonna do that.
We're going to get it together.
So we put together, him and 32 put together an amazing squad of all big egos. Nobody never knew how we did it, but when you on stage together, ain't no such thing of no egos and all that. So we 32 actually convinced him to keep what we had, making the 911 thing a group. It's probably one of the best things he did.
Oh my God, 911
Yeah.
was definitely an era for the culture. So let's talk about that ride. How was that? Look, it's this. I wish y'all could see this smirk that came across his face when I said, "Let's talk about that ride."
It was
because
definitely a ride.
I know it was a ride.
It definitely was a ride.
I know it was a ride.
We was the first band that I know of, and I've been in this business a long time.
We've already, yes.
When we came out our first night, damn near everybody canceled their show.
Hold up.
Damn
Stop.
near everybody
You're not
canceled
gonna tell
their
me
show.
y'all shut the city down.
We shut the city down. If I'm lying, I'm flying. I don't know how I fly.
Oh shit.
I know when White Boy, everybody was there. Only problem with that, we picked the wrong spot.
Oh, it wasn't big
It
enough for
wasn't-
the capacity.
no, I think we didn't think it was going to be that big, but we had like everybody, rapper, Tony Sharp, Donnell, 32. And I can go. I ain't even got to the back yet. We had Godfather. We just had all the types of names that you be like. But then we put it in one, and we sounded like something. That was amazing. Like we didn't sound like nobody. Yeah, we played. Donnell has his thing. If he on the song, he's gonna play it.
Yes.
He's gonna play it. So we played what we helped bring to the, which was then Rare Essence. So I didn't want to do it. I figured when you make a song with a band, it belongs to that band, no matter if you want it or not. In that case, Junkyard be playing a whole rack of stuff. So
I'm just saying.
even though Buzz would say no, but so we man, I think if we'd have got the band now instead of then, because I don't think we could handle it. Because when Rapper came, it like really,
It took off.
it really like
Yeah.
it went somewhere else.
Different direction.
Yeah, and then if we could have just sat down at the table and just talked a little bit of problems that we had, we'd probably still be together. Probably wouldn't be no familiar face. Still familiar face. Probably wouldn't be none of that. No push play right now. It'd just be 911. But
History.
egos hit. Then it went down. People started leaving. I stayed there. Then right after that, I went to play with EU because we was already playing with EU, and I was helping Bear out.
Don't play with sugar.
Yeah, Pops called and said, "Son, I need you. I'm there." So once Pops called, I was like playing the drums more than you, and I ain't understand because I wasn't in their business. I was like, how am I playing on all the shows?
Yeah, what's
I'm going
going
to
on?
Tennessee. Sugar Bear was everywhere. I'm all over the place. I'm like, where's Pops at, right? Like, but they had something going on in their days with the business, but I ain't have nothing to do with.
Right.
So I just knew I was helping Pops out, and Sugar Bear's my brother, so I'm gonna tell him no. Like, that's crazy.
Don't play with sugar.
Nah,
You
I
can't
wouldn't do
play
that.
with
Even
sugar.
to the day if he called, I'm free. I'm there. He know that. So, excuse me. Then after that,
It's another smirk, y'all. I wish y'all could see these smirks.
after that, we
and
see
feel
what was
them.
that 911.
Yes. The
Funny, I
ride.
went to Proper Utensils.
Hold on.
Yep,
You ended up with prop.
I ended up with Prop
Let's talk about it.
because of Roy.
Again, battle.
Roy Battle.
Again.
RB. Again. That's my dog. I went to Prop. And that was a blessing because it was like I had Benny. Like we had all the OGs. And I was like, I've just been blessed to play with like,
So let's talk about the
Great.
Benny era.
The Benny
May he
era.
rest in peace.
man, Benny, man. I played with Lil Benny in the Masters and that in between all that. Like Benny would have show. Like he would literally see you at the light, the traffic light, and pull up on you. Shorty! I got 200 for you. I just need you for an hour. You got your stuff in the car? Yep. Follow me. Like literally, we outside in front of somebody's house. You pull up.
Do you know how
speakers.
amazing that is?
And
he
was famous for that.
That is power.
He was famous for that. But Ben, come on, that's Benny. Like
it's
Benny,
definitely Benny.
People look at him another way, but to me, like them dudes, man. Them dudes, I have too much respect for them. It's like I'm doing this, making sure I keep this, whatever I can do to keep this go music going. I'm gonna do it until I can't do it. When I wake up and I'm feeling good, I'm good. I don't care how old I get. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play till that man say, "Sit your ass down somewhere." Give me a cup.
Yes, you can. This is the no gray area.
Oh, no gray area.
You
yeah, to the man up top say,
as you'd like.
"Sit your ass down." You done? That's when I'm gonna be done. I don't care what age it is. I mean, I seen Pops play till he couldn't even play no more.
Right.
So I don't complain about nothing. I'm hard-headed anyway. I try to go play, and I know I'm sick.
You are.
I mean, you know that.
Yes, I do.
I'm hard-headed. So I just got the love. Like I'm never satisfied. I'm always hungry.
So for the people who did not get to experience the Benny era, what did you walk away from it with?
He was the best that ever do it. In his position, horn. Like Benny started at featuring. Like,
right.
People don't know he didn't even play with a band, but he played like 10 times a night.
He was
like
everywhere.
He had his horn. He would hit your stage, pyong, gone. Benny started. All y'all that's making money now, y'all better send wifey some change, man. Shorty started that for y'all.
He made it comfortable to be a free agent.
For people to be a free agent, absolutely. And I don't even think we even looked at it like that. We just looked at it as Shorty was hot. The helicopter was really, really flying.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. Everybody was hiring Shorty to hit their stage. I mean, he reminds me of Sugar Bear. It's a party. I don't care what they playing, where they playing. When Bear hit that stage,
you're going to have a good time.
You're going to have a good time. You're going to sweat. It's a party. Like, I don't care who in his band or where we at. Bear going to party. He going to make you party. And that's the difference. Like he ain't hollering at you, but he gonna put you there. You be like, oh, I got you, bro. I got you. So yeah, just the energy he had. Like when he touched the mic, especially with Prop, when Funk played, we was more here. Then he hit that mic and say, "Open up the gate."
It's up.
Go ahead, take your seatbelt off. You got your altitude.
It's up.
Crank. So it was just a blessing. Like man, I missed him, dude. Like I was seeing him. I seen his last performance.
What was that like?
It was cool because you didn't think you wasn't gonna see him no more. I mean, we did our normal thing. He seen me because him and my son, my youngest, one of them next to the youngest, they had a tight little bond. Like he would stop what he was doing when he seen my son. So we was outside. Pops was playing. He was being hard-headed. Wasn't supposed to be playing. Was supposed to be sitting down. He could have played, but he's supposed to be sitting down. But this go-go thing gives you energy that you never think you have. And then when you finish, you be like, man, why the hell did I just do that? But it's the goal. It's that music, man. He got up there, threw his cane on the side. We just looking at him like, Shorty, what you doing? Packy even put a chair up there for him. He slid the chair to the side. So we know it was Benny. He was comfortable. He was smiling. We was doing what we normally do, go behind the trailer, do us, And then he hit the stage. We sit there to see magic. And we see Pops right there. Like, you get a chance to see Pops. It's magic anyway. So that's why you here. That's why I'm here. Like, I'm ecstatic that Pops sat in that basement and made up this music, man. Like, I don't know what I'll be doing. I wouldn't want to do nothing else. And that's why I'm still doing it. Like, that hunger, like, I know I get on my band nerves because I know we got what it takes to get more. If I'm making $250, why I can't make $300, $450? You got to want that to get it. When we get it, I'm going to want $500. What can we do to get $5 a night?
Yeah.
There's no reason we shouldn't be getting. We put in all this work. There's no reason. But you got to put in the work. Give the people what they want. Give them something to keep coming back. They'll be there. Hopefully. That's a cute jacket.
That's a cute jacket. So where do we go to next?
After where I was at Prop.
Yep.
And then after that, Funk made me play with Rare Asses.
All right, let's talk about it.
He literally made me go play with Rare Asses.
Because first and foremost,
that's his home. That was like I was already helping him out.
Right.
But I was still with prop, and I would just for some, I didn't notice it. For some reason, we just started ending at 12.
Earlier.
And I was like, why the show so early, Funk? And then I realized I had to go play where everybody else was going home, but I go help out Essence because they play. So then one day he say, man, I want you to go play where Essence. I told him no. I was like, I'm good. Like
I'm all right where I'm
good
at.
right here. I never was a Rare Essence fan,
Okay.
but I'm a go-go here, so I knew. So he was
You
like,
knew the
that's
music.
home for me. This is the baby of Rare Essence. And he just gave me the story. And then he said, I want you to go play. So I said, okay. I don't know what y'all gonna do. He was like, don't worry about us.
I got a place that I need you to be.
He said, I need you to go over there and help my team. My family needs you, and I trust that you can help them. I mean, he trusted me a lot. Like,
That's a major.
I mean, that dude, man, he gets on my nerves, and I'm pretty sure I gets on him. But we know what it is. So like, I was with him today. He got the call when they found Foots. You know, I couldn't.
Rest in
I'm not
peace.
Foots, nowhere near Foots. But I assured him that you may have lost a little brother, but you have another little brother right here. And
That's
you know
not
what
gonna
his
let you
response
fail.
was? Remember you said that, Dirty. That was his response, and man, I see what he meant when he said that.
So you get with RE.
Yeah.
Well, let me. Congratulations on playing for the 45, well, actually 47th
Oh, yeah.
anniversary of
I
RE.
appreciate that.
COVID pushed it back for
Pushed
2
it back,
years.
yeah.
We're going to get into all that in a second, but I definitely wanted to congratulate you before it
appreciate that,
slipped my
baby.
mind because you played the
appreciate
whole
it.
show,
Whole
which
show.
is a different feat. That's different generations of RE. So that's a different feat. We're going to speak on that.
When
but
I say people been graduating, I mean, I'm so laid back. Like I don't take it wrong. I don't play this music for no accolades.
Congratulations or
None of
accolades.
that. I play it because my thrill is when I look up and I see somebody going out the joint like, man, good gracious. I see a post saying, man, I sweated my hell and I just got it done. I did my job.
Right.
We did our job. So I appreciate it. I went home and was like,
you made
you know
history.
what you just did?
You made history.
But I was like, yeah, okay, I just rolled me over one and just
Relax.
Just relax, because I was tired, because I also had to leave and go play with my own band that night.
After that.
Then I think Buzz was on the BS because he came out with boot camp, so I knew what it was.
Yeah, it's up all night.
He was
like
trying to
oh
see
my
where I
God.
was at, so I just did this to him. Like, I'm ready. Let's
Yeah,
go.
let's
bro.
get it.
Let's go. I'm never going to shortchange my band. Like, I gave Essence what I had, but I found some more. From that ride to MGM to the Chateau, I was rebooted. Because I knew Steven was going to be on the BS.
yeah,
I
listen.
knew it. I just knew it. I seen when that walked in, he just looked at me. I was like, mm-hmm.
It's trouble.
I know what this is about. Let me get myself together. Let me go back to the car real quick.
So we get with RE.
Yep.
How does that go for you?
It was a dream. It was a bucket list dream because I used to stay outside of the house because I lived on Barnaby Street, and of course, the history is the house on Exemia is legendary. So we used to sit outside, and Essie used to practice like 7 hours, maybe longer. We would spend the whole day listening to them play, man, practice all day, and that was my dream. I'm gonna get with this band. I don't know how, but one day, when it happened. I was prepared. That was the most important part that I thought, because White Boy turned around. He was like, man, I see you just don't come out. I said,
Right.
oh, nah, my records
Pay
are always
attention.
on. I'm paying attention, even though I'm in party mode. But these big ears, the recorder is always on, because you never know what band might need you. I'm too big to play with this. I ain't too big to play with nobody. If I'm there and your drummer, I can get you a little bit on the congos. If they not there, I hold you down if you need me till they get there. I don't want no money. I do it for the love. Like you want to give me something, give me a drink or something like that. But I don't want you, no, especially if your person come. Like, go ahead, man. I'm just trying to help y'all get started so y'all can come back. Y'all won't get the bad name. Oh, they started late.
An hour late. That is the worst.
That's crazy. So I just love to do this. Like, I think I was put here to play go-go. I really do. I'm on. I just think I was meant to do this. I love it. Like, it ain't even no secret.
So we get this RE call. It's a dream. It's a ride. How long are we on the RE ride?
3.5.
3.5.
3.5.
And then where do we go?
I needed a recharge. We had went through so much in that, because we went from here, 95, 96, 97, 98.
All my years.
Yeah, I just, something that we could have sat down. I was hot-headed. White boy I wasn't recognizing that he was a member and also / manager.
Okay.
So he had other issues too, other than to deal with us. And I was hard-headed. I'll take my blame. We could have sat down
and
talked,
through it.
worked it out. I probably would have never left. But I think everything happened for a reason. So I left there, and 98. Who did I go play with? I think I took a break, and I came back out with Southeast Sounds.
Let's get into this Southeast Sounds.
I came back with Southeast Sounds, yeah.
Let's talk
Bruce,
about
Bobby. Again, just hanging out because I wasn't, always a drummer. I was a little bad. Just hanging in the hood. And then all Bobby and Goose, we all was tight. They called and was like, man, we want to play with the band? I wasn't doing nothing. I was like, sure.
Okay.
And then shout out to Boo, the manager, man. He just started getting shows, so we played them. That was the first time I ever played in a barbershop. Yeah, I was that type of band. So, but we used to go down to Matt. We played with Backyard almost every week. It was just fun, and it was like energizing. It was like I got a chance to do the stuff we did coming up, and like we ain't have no money, and we had to do to get sticks and had to figure it out. It was more of that. I wasn't even worrying about getting no money. I don't even know if we. I know we got paid sometime, but we always had everything. Like we had our own liquor. We always had tree. We had
everything you needed.
Everything, at least we thought we did. So, I mean.
You was happy.
I was happy. So, we went through that. And then after that, I went back to Junkyard. Again.
It's like it just keeps calling you back.
Junk is home. It's like like, one time I thought I was getting suspended, but I wasn't. I was actually moving to the drums because everyone got suspended. And then Wink was coming back. It was like a revolving door. Wink would get suspended, or he'd have to get a night job because he was being bad. And so he'd get a night job for a couple of months, to get the people off his back. I go to the Congos. Everyone would get in trouble in school. He'd get suspended. I go back to the drums. Wink come back. And then.
So y'all have always had structure with Junkyard.
Man, and it's like that now. We just older. But yeah. He don't even have a cell phone. That's weird. I love it. I don't, because I be wanting to talk to him.
You're going to have to email him.
Yeah, I know. I emailed him before I came up here. You're
going to have to email him and wait on that call back.
He's so busy, but like.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Say he ain't got no kids. Bullshit. Yes, he
got y'all.
He got us.
He
gave him all the great he got, all that.
Yeah, he got y'all. Keeping y'all together.
That's definitely. I appreciate Mo to the fullest. He told me the business, what to look for, what not to look for, what this should be, because he don't hide anything. He literally doesn't hide anything. You want to know something about what's going on. Back in the day, you could play with them bands. Managers ain't telling you how much the band making. We know all that. Like, ain't no secret. This what we doing. This what they playing. And if you need to know, it's no secret. Mo gonna tell you. We the job, so it's his job to keep us working. But for a man with no cell phone,
he stay busy.
We stay working.
Yeah, y'all stay working.
So I ain't got no good. I mean, I want to talk to him sometime. I think he should be part of the group text sometime, But hey, I think he do that for a reason. I think he needs a
break from y'all.
But you know what's funny? You said that because I've been telling him for like the past 2 years.
Go on vacation.
Just take a break, because not only we keep him busy, his main job.
Yes.
He has a serious ass job.
Yes.
So. Like, Mo, just take a break. And I think it was 2 weeks ago, he took a vacation.
That's what I'm talking about.
So I told him no phone. Well, he ain't had no
phone.
Have one. No computers.
Don't check
none
no
of that.
email.
He's like, he didn't do anything. But as soon as he got back,
he was busy again.
I don't even think he was home. He was sending us email. I was like, hold on, Mo ain't back. And he's still sending out emails. So I don't know, Junkyard is, I don't know, I guess we're a hot commodity right now. Thank you. We're going to try to keep it that way.
It's the professionalism and the crank for us.
Yeah.
The professionalism and the crank for us. It's a guaranteed show. It doesn't matter the day of the week. It doesn't matter. None of that matters. Like, we're going to get into Sunday in a second, because Sunday was a whole different. We're going to get into it. So, you end up back with JY.
Back with JY.
How long are you there?
I stayed there till like 04, because I got back with Rest is called again.
So you're back with RE.
I went back with RE, and I actually stayed there 10 plus years. From 05 to like
2015.
Yeah.
So how was that journey?
It was a great, good and bad, more good than bad. We had some tough times. You know, people left.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't have a constant Congo player, and it was like this go-go thing can make you be mad at people for nothing, like for the dumbest shit. But you got to understand, it's a business. No matter how the people do their business,
Facts.
it's up to you to have your business straight.
Facts.
No matter how that person come at you.
Facts.
We had to learn this on the way, but again, we could have just sat down and
Had the conversations.
couple of numbers could have changed, and it would have been cookies and cream. But again, I think everything that happens for a reason. So, I mean, I stay long as I can. I could. It's crazy when you go play with your band and your fans that pay money to see y'all play. It's asking you, why you still here? They concerned about me.
Your well-being.
And I'm like, what you mean? Like, man, I'm like, in my head, I never said it. I never wanted them to have the to be able to talk about Dre like that. I feel like I was supposed to have his back. Even though me and him had our little back and forth, little petty thing, but
that's family.
I was still in the band, and he was the shield. So, and I was protecting the shield. I ain't cared. I told, man, you can have Mickey, Donnell, everybody, bring them. We gonna kill them. Me, Dre. Then when we got Kyle, that like just took so much off.
Shout out to Killer.
Yeah, it just took so much off the plate for me and pressure. I'm thinking for White Boy too. He would never say it because you don't show his pressure, you know. And we tried to keep it going with them. I think we got Kiki. We finally got a steady Congo player. We had Tri P. Shout out to my brother. Then we got Foxy Rob. That was a adventure. Yeah, but anyway.
So that chapter goes.
Yeah, that chapter. We're gonna let
so 2015.
2015. Then what I do after that? I left Asses. Oh no, that's when I went and played back with Doc. Then he was Faces You Know then. So I went and played with Doc.
Who was on the front line then?
Just him and Halima. And
about to say Halima.
And shout out to my sister. She was just at my house today. Damn, they gonna kill me. I forgot this.
No, they're not gonna kill you. Life happens.
Yeah, you know what it is. My man, his name began with a K. But he was on the front line, and they had who they call LeBron James on the front line. But Doc had a nice little band. Then we had Clip. He only had about 7 people, and it was the first band I ever was affiliated with that did not have one argument.
How does that happen?
I don't know.
How does that happen? It's a lot of personalities and a lot of different views.
Doc has built this lane for his band, for himself. It's just so calm. It's like, it's pretty far. You're going to drive a little distance, but to get away and to not have that headache and you thinking I'm this and you thinking you that and they like it.
It's a place of peace.
It was too peaceful almost. Like, you was like, where's the ruckus that goes on
I need
with
it.
this
That's what
business?
makes go.
What Doc and them survive, what they don't have. I mean, somebody get fired or from the band, it was calm. It was no beef.
So it was like good business.
It was good business, and the person would like leave and be at the show the next week, the next couple of days, and still be partying. It was no beef. I ain't understand it, but I loved it. But he rebooted me. He charged me back up. And then my brothers called again.
JY.
Called again.
And here we are.
Here we are. Plus, I was doing fill-ins because, you know, man, everybody that know me, me and my drummers, we like this.
Yes.
You can't call one of us and say, come play. We're going to tell you, we're going to call you right back.
Yes, because we got to call who we're filling in for.
It's about us.
Before y'all.
Yeah. And I actually talked him out of quitting like 3 times. Because I was chilling. Like, I was like, I was with Doc and them. It was no stress. It was like, damn.
Peaceful.
And
cranking.
It was a little different because, Doc and them play, they don't just play go-go. Halima has her own shows where
she does her own music. She's an independent artist.
Like she does Fantasia, Murray, like she does everybody. Like she's one of the best. So I was feeling that, and I couldn't talk Big Young and off the ledge no more. Plus, this was around the time where we lost House. So he was like, so I just told him, I said, let's do this. Won't you just get away? I knew he wasn't going to come back. I just wanted him to get away. He needed it. So I said, just get away for a minute, bro. I'll play. If I'm free, I'll play. And he went away.
And never came back.
Yeah, Mo called me. He was like, man, the brothers want you to play. Okay, Mom. Cool. But Doc sensed it anyway, because some of our shows, we would play with the hi-hat closed the whole night. Because this type of music, this type of event, we got big chandeliers and this place.
It's very jazzy.
And I just would feel it and break it. He'll wait a minute. And I'll shh. And he'll turn around and say, that type of party. But I'm like,
I need it.
I need it right now. Like, I'm like, it's a little bit. He'd let me get, then he'd turn around. All right, son, close it up. Like, damn. So he knew. So when Mo called, I told him. And he was cool. He was like, son, I knew that. He was like, I that's what you're a push drummer. You ain't you ain't laid back. That's why I don't play with none of them R&B bands. I ain't nothing against. It's just not for me. My drumming, I want to party. Like, I'm going to sing your song. I don't want to play your song. I would rather sing it on the other side of the speaker.
In the car?
Yeah, in the car. So I'll sing it in like Tevin Campbell. I love Tevin Campbell. Can we talk? But that come on, I'm going to sing it even though I can't sing. But I'm going to groove. So, but we're going to groove that jump. That don't do something.
I'm going to do what I want.
Yeah, for sure. So after that, he was cool with it. And here we are, 6 years later. And I'm having fun like crazy, like working like crazy. But I'm literally like, it's like Mo just makes you like want it. Like he puts you in a position and gives you the opportunity. Because we be playing at shows that I know no other band is going to play at. Not knocking them. Because Mo has his own relationships.
Network. Yes.
And man, I be like, man, how the hell Mo get this show?
He did it.
He did it. I ain't complaining. I mean, he put you in the opportunity to be seen. I mean, Junkyard is a big name.
Definitely is.
So he just wants you to represent it right. Like we grown anyway, so we ain't kids no more. So he shouldn't have to come and say, well, you should do this. Y'all need to do this. This ain't a good look. He shouldn't have to do it, even though we need it. Because I even tell him, like, man, get on us sometime. Bring back the strikes. Like,
the structure.
Get us in, like, make a nigga. You mess with somebody's money, they gonna straighten up.
Together.
They gonna get it. So if it's either that or we replace you, we ain't in that business. We try not to do that.
So let's talk about the longevity, because in this culture, bands staying together and staying solid, outside of some of the larger bands, it's a harder feat. So how does it work for you guys? Like, how do you guys stay together? Because one, y'all business is not on social media. If anything pops up on social media, y'all check it very quickly.
I'm going to check it. You better know what you're talking about when you talk about my guys. I'm Buzz be getting on. I'll be like, bro, I ain't letting nobody talk about it. You can talk about us all day.
Right.
Just know what you're talking about.
Right.
Don't say this. Don't want to hear nothing that happened in 88. Like, bro, this 2000 plus.
Yes.
Like 88, that's old news. That means you ain't been around. So.
Are you still really a fan? Like, let's talk about it.
Like this social media has really ruined a lot of things. It helped. Like, for me, it's for business, I think. Like, if you get money off social media, whatever, yeah, but everybody entitled to whatever, but let's know what you're talking about when you're talking about these peoples, man, because a lot of us ain't going to let you slide. The real ones ain't going to let you slide. So, but the longevity, I think it comes from us first being brothers.
Right.
I mean, we ain't fighting each other. We going to argue, but we going to argue behind the closed doors.
Where the world is not going to see it or hear it.
You will never see that. Like, if you see us arguing, like, you going to check it. Like, because that's not professional. That's not a good look. And plus, you don't want these people that really don't know you all in your business. Then you got 17 stories, what happened before you went home. So, that the longevity, and I think us just being around each other off stage.
Right.
We ain't a brotherhood just on stage.
Correct.
Off stage, you will see us hanging, like.
Just together.
Like, that's my dog. Like I told you the other day, I said, man, if I had to choose between my friendship with you and the band, I wouldn't be in the band no more. Cause our friendship is way more important than a couple of dollars. You know, so them dollars can't replace him as being my brother. Like that ain't gonna happen. So I don't know. It's far back.
I don't know. The bond that you guys have is amazing to see, though. Like, I've been around for a lot of things.
You see the craziness.
Always. And it's amazing because y'all support each other, y'all check each other, y'all correct each other, y'all uplift each other, y'all celebrate one another, y'all crack jokes with each other. It's real for y'all. Even on stage, like on
something's wrong
stage,
with everybody. We have the crazy band.
I know, for real. Like, I see how y'all interact with each other on stage. And for me, knowing y'all is hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
But I watch other people watch the way y'all interact, and they like, they're crazy. And I'm like, y'all have no idea.
No idea.
Y'all have no idea.
We have everybody in the band, from manager on down. The engineers, everybody has a little something wrong with them.
It's definitely something wrong with
Something wrong
Joe.
with a little bit. I mean, you can
It's
go
something
through that
wrong with
whole
Lil Joe.
band and you might not know what you're going to get. But it's a good thing, though.
So
We
shout
all
out your
fun.
brothers. Shout out the whole band for me before we keep going, because
Yeah,
it's
shout
so
out
much
to
we
my
going to get into.
brothers. Shout out to my brothers. Black. Happy birthday, Black. You know, your party was supposed to be last week, but you know, since I think the AC was broke or something in Nipsey, so you already know what it is this Friday.
Uh-oh.
We ain't gonna have to share.
That sound like a yard party.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a y'all. You know, Blackpool is always gonna be. He still works for the band, even though he's not on stage, but he's always a Junkyard member. We don't have to call him. He don't have to call and say, "Can he just come? Just come."
Yeah, and slide right on that stage.
T-Bob got 2 mics anyway. He got his
Yeah.
personal mic and he got his cowboy. We just turned that mic up for Black. I mean, he's always gonna be a part of us, like always. There is no where's Blackpool.
He's always
behind the scene.
around.
He's still around. Trust me. Trust me.
So celebrating for Blackpool this
Celebrating
Friday.
with Blackpool
Okay.
and Wink. Supposed to be me, but I'll let them have it. I'll wait till next week.
This sounds like consecutive yard party foolishness to
We
me.
got like 4 or 5
I'm
cancers in our band.
I'm stressed
Yeah,
out.
we have a rack of cancers in our band.
I'm stressed out.
Almost every week of July, there's a member
yeah.
in our band that has a birthday.
And speaking of birthdays, Sunday night,
Father.
El Ranchon. Let's get into it. So I was telling them earlier that I only caught the tail end of Strictly Business. I was outside taking care of a few things that I had to.
Always working.
I,
Always working.
y'all not gonna do that to me.
I would stomp. I say that to both y'all all the time. Y'all always working.
I can't help it.
He says the same thing. You gotta keep working, bro.
It's a tourist thing. it just is.
Ain't nothing wrong with it though.
Yeah. So we get in, and you know how we are.
Mm-hmm.
When I did not record at all. If you missed El Ranchon, you missed it. That was your miss.
Yeah, I missed it too.
I know Big Youngin was there.
Yeah, Big Youngin, my brother, he always holds me down.
I did not record it all, but it was nothing but a show. And lately I don't know what's been going on with y'all in this crank bag y'all been in, but it's just been up from beginning to break to back.
It's the music. We get that question. And I don't know what to tell you. I'm like, bro, we don't plan anything. We don't
just
know.
goes.
We just, when Buzz calls something, we don't know what he's gonna call. Sometimes he just sit there. Let's do this, and then we just go. I asked him. I was like, bro, how we, He was like, I just think it's the music. I mean, then I know it's the love we have for not only the music, but you on stage with your I would not want to be on stage with anybody else. When I look up and I see Wink. I got Dog, PJ, I got BU, T-Bob, Casey, James. When I'm good. It's us against what's up?
So let's address it, because we see you put posts up sometimes that seem open-ended. I think you put one up that was sometimes it's time to walk away. So the rumor starts, oh, Blue getting ready to walk away from
Never walking away
J-Rock.
from Jump.
Say it again.
Never. I wouldn't put that up.
Thank you.
I have too much respect not only for Junkyard, but I have way too much respect for my brother. I've told him I got your back. He gonna have to fire me.
Facts.
So I don't matter how mad, what upset me. Like I said, I gets on their nerve. I know it. T-Ball probably about to call right now and say, he do. Yes, he do.
Look,
Yeah.
I'm looking at the comments.
They know where it's coming from. It's like, it's the hunger, but don't nobody do it like I need to be on stage with my guys. Like, I'm good. I'll play with you for this, but that's my home. That's my home.
I'm not going anywhere.
But them just be like, if I see something, but I had to learn about the little Facebook things. People take things out of concepts.
It becomes reality for them.
Yeah.
It's you have to pick and choose what you put up.
And then I think that you never hear nothing about us.
That they're looking for something.
They're looking for something to try to derail us. There's no one out here that's going to derail Junkyard. Junkyard's going to derail themselves, but that's not going to happen. So unless BU call it quits, then we just going to probably park the train until he feel like it again, you know. I don't want to play no disrespect to nobody else. It's like, I don't want nobody rapping. If T-Bob ain't going to do it for a couple of days to BU come back, I'm good. Because BU will be back. Like, we going to do this until the wheels fall off, man. So that's what it is. I know we probably the two oldest in the band. So when you look up and see him, man, giving it his all, how you not going to give it your all? Like, come on, bro. Damn, that he the GOAT, that is BU. It's like, look at this guy, man.
Still doing dance moves, not missing one step.
Faking like he can dance. Like,
and we'll tap T-Ball and be like, nah, you did that wrong. It's
wrong,
so
like,
funny to see.
Oh, he's on everything. You play the wrong note. Like, he even knows what beat I supposed to play on the drums. He knows what wink. He knows the keyboard, the bass, he's like, bruh, stop, young. Like, I'll be telling man, turn around, leave us alone, y'all, turn around. Y'all back here bullshitting. Stop playing so much. Like, all right. Like, what we doing? Like, you playing too much. Like, all right. Then he turned around. Then he started playing. It's like, bro, you just told me to stop playing. And he just turned around. You stupid, young. You stupid. But you make it work.
I love the camaraderie, because a lot of times when bands have issues or they're beefing, you can see it on stage. You can see the problems. You can see the drama. You can see who's not interacting with who. But with you guys, I never, like, if there's an issue, I don't see it on stage.
The issue is gone Monday before we leave Doc's studio, Charlie joint. Whatever you have a problem, you handle it, or we'll just like take a break. We'll go out. We brothers. We'll go outside and we'll just talk. Like, but it never leads to nothing. Like, I ain't showing up because of him, or it's even me or him. Like, that just don't even make sense. Like, one of us is bigger than Junkyard, so whoever it may be, Junkyard gonna be good no matter if you here, I'm here, they here. Like, so just get your shit together and let's continue to work. Period.
So speaking of legacies, what do you want your legacy to be for the culture? You yourself, not just your legacy within Junkyard, but what do you want Blue Eye's legacy to be for the culture?
More that, I never thought about that. X asked me that, and he told me I need to get it together. That was his exact words. Cause I just go off of like, I just want to know people to know that I'm here to help. I'm doing everything I can in my power to keep the beat going, to keep the music alive. Like, every time I trust the drums, it's like I carry it as I'm never gonna play again.
Right.
No matter knowing that I'm gonna play 4 more times, like, you don't know that because
we don't know the hour, nor the day, nor the time.
So every day I touch them drums, I make it like it's my last, and that's when I see BU doing it. It's like he plays that way too. Like, he gives you
a show
every time.
Every
like,
time.
bro, you know we got a show after this. Turn around and be like, fuck it.
Let's go.
And then at the end of the night, when I'm dropping them off, both of us in the car hurting. Ain't nothing talking but the radio. We ain't moving. You don't want to stop. You want to stop and get something to eat? Nah, bro.
I don't want to get out the car.
I just want to go home. So we just go home. And the next day, get in the car, we just do it all over again. So I was one of the ones that you can come to, because I got all. You need some. Man, I'm here, man. Don't think you cannot come up to me and talk to me.
Let's get into that, because the thing that it said a lot about this culture. It's the old niggas in the way. They don't help the youngins. They don't reach back out. They don't respond to this. They don't that. They don't this. Let's dispel that, because I've had...
Not the drummers.
I've heard, no, but I've had G come in and say, don't. I've had Stomp say, yeah, no, that's not true.
It's not true.
I've had Scooby say it. I've had Chris Davis say it. Dirk, like, let's talk about it.
I think the ones that's saying that are the ones that don't listen. You want to ask us something, and we telling you. We been here. We done. I mean, we put in the work to be in the way, or whatever they say. I don't see us. We put in the work to do this. Like, hopefully when we gone, y'all had put in the work to be in the way of the next culture to come up. So that's that. I think it's just the ones that just don't listen. Like, they want to know something, but when you tell them and you're not telling them what they want to hear or how they want to hear it, they take it another way. So like, and then they say this. Let me say this. Don't let what one OG says about the younger generation put that on all of us. Because I have heard some of the older OGs be disrespectful. And then I would say something like, I'm like, look, that ain't cool. Like,
right.
I don't care who you
but
is.
But we were
like,
all young once.
And we in the same. Ain't no such thing to me. This is to me. This is how I should. This is how the bands should think. There's no such thing of little band, big band.
Right.
Throw that shit out the window. If you label yourself a little band,
you're going to stay that way.
You're going to stay a little bit. I can't know how many times I got to say this. Throw that. We all on this one big-ass Titanic ship. And we bands, bro. We go-go bands. We in the same band. I don't care who in your band, how long you been doing it. We all bands. Start thinking that way, and you'll get somewhere. Get that little band out your head, because ain't nobody young in these bands.
Nobody.
Let's kill it.
Yeah, I don't see too many babies.
Ain't no babies in these bands. All that up and coming band. When we bands, take all them names. Let's just be go-go bands, and let's rock. Let's keep this music going. Let's take this shit somewhere. It's going. They want it, bro. We just got to give them something to pay us to come over there and do. And you can't get mad if you don't get that call.
Period.
Put in the work.
It's who the promoters want.
It's the work. You got to put in the work.
That's just what it is.
And it's, at the end of the day, the fans want. Like, we just went to Houston, not Junkyard, 18.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted who they wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And the show was fucking jam-packed.
Mm-hmm.
At 4:30. We didn't play to 7.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just like, it was amazing. It was like, damn. And they was like this.
Ready.
We was just at sound check. Like, they was like,
amazed.
Like, let's go. Like, and all the thing was missing was the palm tree, because I thought I was in Miami. That's how I was. I thought I was in Miami. It was hot. They ain't had on nothing. The dudes was looking like they was at the beach. I ain't see a beach, but they, that's how they was. It was hot. It was a vibe, and it was like, damn, they really want this.
So let's talk about this 18 vibe you've been riding on.
Yeah, so, man. Stomp.
Shout out to Mr. Atwater.
Goddamn. That's his one brother I wish I never had.
You don't mean it.
Nah, he know I don't.
He's
laughing
best.
right now. Nah, we had a talk, me, him, Bug, all of us. So he called me one day. He gave me the little story. Bug and Big Young and everybody had their chance to play the drums with me on the congos. Cause
right.
I stopped playing congos by the time Stomp got going. I was fully blood. So he was like, all right, he asked me to play at this show. I was like, okay, you need me, bro. I'm not going to tell you no.
I'm going to be there.
So once I said that, he said, okay, let me tell you where the show at. He left that part out.
Hold up. So you need me to play a show, but you're not going to tell me.
I'm thinking we're around here somewhere.
No, we are in Houston.
No, we went to Atlanta. The first time.
Okay, let's talk about the first trip.
So we would go to Atlanta. It was us, me. He took a couple of groovers. It was groovers. Who else was with us? Steve Roy was with us. E was with us. Man. Stomp set me up. Then Rapper set me up. I ended up playing half of the groovers show with Smoke. He laughing. Shout out to my cancel brother.
I love Sammy.
Yeah, man, that's my dog.
I love
He's still mad
Sammy.
at me though. I got us another story. He's upset with me.
Sammy don't stay mad.
No, he's mad. It's a good mad.
Okay.
It's a good mad. So we went over. So when he said, well, I'm gonna tell you, the show was in Atlanta. I almost hung up on him, but I had already told him, yeah. So the bug called me laughing. How you let Stomp set you up? I said, no, it was your fault.
You let him set me up.
Because you told him, get your brother, man. Look out for your brother. So, because he always say, I always underestimate myself.
You do.
That's just me, man. That's just me. I know what I bring to the table, but you would never hear me say it. Like I'm just not like that. So he just said, Storm just told me, I got you, you know. And I love what he do because he tries to, even though this show was on a Sunday, the shows are always on Sundays.
Yes.
And plus this one, the Houston was pandemic-ish. This show been booked. We was
prior to it.
Yeah, so it just popped up. Then we got this show for Father, but I was already locked in, signed, you know, so it was okay. So we do, he just out of respect of Bugs and Junkyard that Stomp has, we don't play nowhere unless it's on a Sunday, because 9 times out of 10
y'all
really,
are booked.
We not only when it's warm, we really play on Sundays, but in the cold, when it's cold, we don't really play. So that worked out for both of us. But it's definitely a job, because I got to get myself in Congo mode, and we don't always play go-go. It's a variety. We took Shorty Corleone with us this time. We had Joe the Show. So it's music on. I think we about to take Raheem. It's a lot. Stomp has a lot. Don't sleep on him. Don't sleep on my bro. And he wants to take.
It's the Crank Crusaders, right? Shout out to the Crank Crusaders.
He want to take everybody.
Yeah, that's the thing. People don't understand. He reaches back, but he reaches back because he wants to put everybody in a position of power.
And he wants to show
understands.
you. He wants to give you what you deserve. Like when we go out of town, no shots on the promoters, but man, they don't give you king size bed, Jones by 5-star restaurants. You get picked up in a pimped out Sprinters. But then this time we had 2 big Cadillac, brand new Cadillac truck. Everything. I'm like, we rolling out. I'm like, I gotta come out of town to get this.
To get treated that
5-star
way.
restaurant. Like I didn't even have to spend no money. Like you didn't need.
You were
nothing.
treated like an actual
Everything,
artist.
sister. Everything.
Like
what we
artist.
do, everything. Yeah. Like it was like, man, when you need to go to trucks didn't leave. If one of us needed to go to the store, the truck was gonna take. You didn't have to do nothing but get on that plane and be wherever you was supposed to be at. Like the way he treats you, like it ain't even about the money, cause the experience. And then what he does, he's only taking people to set them up.
For
to
something
take your
bigger.
band
Yes.
down there, because
For
you see a
something
G,
bigger.
you see Gingers, backyard.
Yes.
You see a Bug, or that Junkyard.
Yes.
Rapper, that's off his groove was what, man?
Yes.
Whatever you want.
Yes.
Like he took Sugar Bear. He just took Sugar Bear. They went somewhere. He just takes he been wanting to take Buzz, but Pop's Junkyard for life. So even though he would have the time of his fucking life. But, you know, you can't be mad at him for that. But it's just fun, and it's a spurn to see people who you think ain't act that way or whatever, and you be like, damn, I didn't even know he was
They
like
get
that.
to let their head down and enjoy themselves.
And you just like, man, my face be hurting from laughing.
Yeah, I already know. That's
just laughing
a band
all
of
day.
fools.
Man, band of fools, man.
You're a band of fools.
The way he put them, I be telling like, bro, I don't know how you do it. Because you don't be scared to put this ego with that ego. But then when everybody there, the egos are set to the side.
It's all about the business.
Get up there and get them people what they want. They're supposed to go back for a whole weekend this time.
You ready? I don't know how you going to do that. I don't know how that's going to work, buddy.
I might get there on Sunday or something. I don't know.
Stay out of trouble. But I think it's super dope that you're getting the chance to spread your wings a little bit more.
That's what he said. Him and Buggy. That's what he said. Make sure you let my brother experience all that. So he puts me on. He checks the schedule first. He makes me. I don't want to get in trouble. That's what he said. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to be you.
I love the respect.
Always. He like. When I told him I was going, I was like, boy, we was going already before we even had this show. So I'm not going to, last minute had, then nobody could fill in. Smoke was working, because that's normally who would fill in for me. And, I was filling in for him, and then.
The roles reversed.
Well, we know what he got. I think he's the Congo player for Raheem's band.
He is.
Now. So it all worked out, plus we brothers, so we need each other. We handle it. Plus, he can have them goddamn congos. My hand still hurt from them damn congos, and we played Sunday. But it was fun though. I wouldn't do nothing different. I was mad I couldn't be there for my father's birthday. I call Wink Father so far. Y'all keep saying Father. Y'all call him Wink and funk stuff. I call him Father.
We had fun Sunday.
I know y'all did.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
He looked like he had fun.
It was up from when they click sticks until we walked out that door. Like the first set the stage on fire so much.
Did they play with somebody? Or somebody?
Yes. Strictly Business opened up. Yeah, I caught the tail end of them. I got a little bit of their footage. But it was like, I don't know what's been going on lately, but the crank bag has just been, it's just been like, if you are missing a JY show, I'm sorry for you. Because every chance I'm off that I get that I can slide through,
I think it's
I'm in the building.
Facebook again. And he sees the chatter, he's not going to respond.
He going to respond on the stage.
Our way of responding is, we'll see you on stage, champ. We hear you. We definitely hear y'all. We ain't going to say nothing on Facebook, let get out, because we don't do that. We see you on stage, champ.
I'm going to tell you right now, I would not want to open up for y'all because the crank, has been...
We don't go out to...
I don't think y'all do, but you have to understand. Y'all have a level of crank that a lot of people can't match, respectfully, but that also comes from decades of hits, decades of camaraderie, decades of you guys working together, understanding the ins and outs, knowing that if you out of pocket, it's going to get corrected. It's nothing to personalize. Yes.
Because he definitely checks us. Bugs checks us too, but not Mo being on the other side, he really, he watches us the whole night. Like, he just, Mo over there. Like, you see everybody in the band watching, he moving his little head, but he checking. So you'll go to practice, and he'd be like, yeah, so the other night, you sort of, man, that wasn't a good look. So you instantly like, damn, thanks, Mo. Because might not have known you was out of pocket. Thinking because you ain't, you done had a few, whatever. You like, damn, I'm feeling it a little bit. Mo, put your ass right back in the
Get you right back
where you need to be.
And it's so funny because he can be having a conversation, but I promise you this, his eyes never leave that stage.
Watching.
His eyes never leave that stage.
It's like he know when we start playing and he not there, he'll know how long we was playing for. Look at Hazel. She starts telling on us.
Oh,
she doing her job. You can't be mad. She telling on us. I'm looking at her like, shut up. And you're like, man, we gotta do better, guys. He won't come in, fuck all this, and then he just tell you straight up.
Get yourself together.
That's not a good look. We try and go somewhere else. Mo got Mo vision. We gonna be gone. So we got stuff coming up. I'm probably gonna get in trouble, but we got things, when we had it since the pandemic. We just had to wait till it was, let up. We got some heat coming. Already done, has been done.
Is it new? Are you telling me new music is coming?
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah. I told Mo has a vision.
I'm so excited. New music.
Yeah. We tried to keep it junkyard as close as possible as we could, because Crank is there. I'm not going to.
Yes.
Crank is there, but we also had the vision of
what's next?
Going over, everywhere, not just on this side of the map. We want all the map. We want
the world, worldwide.
We even got videos.
I am so excited.
I might be getting in trouble. I hope Mo not watching. Mo, I'm snitching. Mo, I'm telling you.
Mo.
I ain't saying what it is, but I'm just saying. We got.
This is a no gray area exclusive.
We've been doing. We working. I was just sitting watching all the comments. The band's doing this, the bands ain't doing that. We ain't the only ones. It's a whole little package group. It's a couple of us.
Facts.
It's a couple of us. It's in one big old project.
So, dear fans, I want you to understand that your voice is being heard.
Yeah, we hear you.
It may not be instant the way you guys think life should be. Everything does not get tossed in a microwave. Things have to be strategic, and it has to make sense.
It's tough, man. Y'all so used to stuff, man. And when you try to do something different, first thing y'all say is,
"Oh, that's not Junkyard.
Oh, that ain't Junkyard.
That's not Junkyard.
Like, damn, dog, what you want?
That's not that Southeast crime.
I understand y'all want us to stay here forever, But it's more to this. I mean, man, y'all just seen it last year when the BET Awards. Y'all see how they reacted to us, and the band wasn't. That what pissed me off. The band wasn't really playing. They had the non-go-go guys playing our music. What pissed me off, like you play our music, you gotta let
you
us,
gotta play it.
You gotta let us play our music. Like, no, I appreciate what BET did, but let us play our music. There you had Funk and Sugar Bear over there, but you had the band faking. And I knew it wasn't Juju playing. I'm like, that's not Pops
that's too
playing.
soft. That's not.
The drive wasn't even there, so it was like they not playing. I appreciate what they did, but come on, man, you wouldn't have did that if it was subtle. We said, we got numbers. Some of these bands done really sold some numbers. Don't get it twisted.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these bands have sold some units,
mm-hmm.
and they had 2 guys up there that's part of 2 bands that sold some serious units.
Mm-hmm.
I just think Sugar Bear and them, they should have just let us play. It may have been an extra bag, but hey, whatever.
You know, once they open that door, it's the beginning. It's never the end.
Shout out to T.O.B. because they stay in Cali. So we
shout
get
out to Lil Chris.
Yeah, man, he's going to win.
Yeah, shout out to Lil Chris.
The hunger he has, nephew's going to win.
So speaking of nephews and T.O.B., let's give the next generation of Crank some advice. Let's give the bands that are younger in tenure, let's give them some advice. What type of advice would you give them?
For one, don't call your band a little band.
Okay.
For 2, be open. Like, you don't know everything, bro. Nobody knows everything, but you can learn something from everybody. Just keep your ears open and just watch. The hate is real. The same person that's helping you win is going to hate on you.
Facts.
But it's just up to you just to keep it moving. Lil Chris, and call Lil Chris, man. I'm telling y'all, man. Don't hate T.O.B. doing this and don't. Call nephew, man. Nephew got he know how to talk to you, man. And that, like, I walked up on him. He was so wet.
From performing.
So I was like,
it's
damn,
real.
nephew, you look like you was on the drums or something. So that just showed me the energy that he, and the love that he had. And guess what he did?
Got on the drums?
No, he got it and came to listen to Jump. He said, I ain't going nowhere, huh? I said, man, you need a shirt. He said, man, I'm going in and listen to Jump. And he was right in there listening. I was like, man, and then just to see his grind and where they started from, and Younger don't change what he do. Like, he stick to the programs, what you need to do. That's how Junkyard became Junkyard. We stuck to the program, man. Believe in yourself. And Youngin believes in T.O.B. If don't nobody believe in T.O.B., Chris does.
Listen, and his belief makes you believe.
It makes you believe.
It jumps so even over to the grown and sexy part when he's like, listen, the T.O.B. experience is a whole nother experience.
I love that.
It's more grown and sexy.
I love that. Shows that what they say, younger bands, that shows he got something right here.
Mm-hmm.
Take opportunity. If you think you can mess with that lane, jump in there. Don't be scared. That's what this business is. Business of taking chances. You take a chance every time you go outside and go into this club. You don't know if nobody gonna come to these clubs.
You don't.
You definitely don't know.
You don't. So
you have to put in the work and believe that you can do it. Just believe. Don't be scared to go talk to these old guys that y'all say we're in the way for a reason.
It's called wisdom.
We're in the way. We here, bro. Like all the drummers, I can speak for all the drummers. It's not one of us that you cannot walk up to. Everybody know Bug would talk, and Bug would have you at the show 2 hours after the show over because he's talking to you. And if you're not paying attention, the next time you see Bug, he gonna ask you what y'all talking.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how he is. Like all the stomp, we just talk to us, bro. Man, we here, man. I got all this. I want to get past it. I don't want to take this to the grave. What I'm gonna do with it? It ain't doing nobody no good in the grave. What I'm going with me, I want. If you anything, drums, Congo, business,
pass it along.
I don't know it all, but I know enough to survive 30 plus years and counting. I'm telling you, I'm gonna all the bad stuff I went through and I learned from. Just make sure all your bad things. Just make sure you take something positive out of it and just work, even if it's a teeny bit, and just grind on that. You'll win. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a challenge. It's a challenge. Go-go is a challenge.
So let's give these up and coming drummers some advice, because I know you can speak to them in a way that nobody else can.
Well, all I can say to them is, man, just believe in yourself. I can't say this enough. Pick one brand.
Pick one brand.
Pick one brand.
Pick one brand.
You're not doing yourself justice playing with 17 people. I take it as if you're playing with 17 people, your price ain't right or something.
Okay.
Because you shouldn't have to play 17 times in one day. I mean, and if it ain't with one brand, you doing something crazy. Like how can somebody support you? Where they gonna support you at?
Well, honestly, they're gonna support you at the cheapest or most free show. Because it only makes sense that if you play with 17 brands and I can catch you for $5 as opposed to 50, I'm gonna spend that $5
and
take my
then
40
that's
to
the
the
$5
bar.
you don't want nobody to see you. Like,
Exactly.
So why you there? Like you don't really want nobody like just focus on one brand and just give it your all, man. Cause some days you're gonna I be wanting to quit right now. But
What keeps you coming back?
I believe I can see on the other side, damn, there's something over there for us. There's something over there. We just got you moving slowly, but it's something over
You
there.
gotta move at that pace.
Pushing. Cause you can't control the pace. Trust me. Ain't nobody bigger than this business. For any of y'all in here, don't come in this business. Come in this business humble, man.
Please, and
That's
stay that way.
Stay that way. Don't let. We all are guilty of smelling ourselves. Everybody in this world. It's what you do when you recognize that ain't me. Bring your ass back to reality. Because we all have done it. Some of us still do it.
You get that moment when instead of you being starstruck, you start feeling like the star.
Yeah.
It happens. It's human nature when you start getting attention.
I call it I don't give a fuck mode.
Man.
That's what I call it.
When you put them blinders on.
I try to kill that mode. I just was in that mode last year. And that's why I say I'm better than every year you judge where you was at. So I always say from this time last year to now, I'm in a whole better here. That's all that matters for me is up mentally.
So do you think that the pandemic and things being shut down and things slowing down, do you think that affected where you were mentally?
No, because it was funny because out of all the bands, it seemed like we were still playing.
Y'all were.
And it was like, yeah, we was affected a little bit, but Mo found a way to, damn, shout out to Mo.
I will say this.
I don't know, he just found a way for us to work.
I'm going to tell you this right here. Y'all are the band that got me adjusted to early shows. I no longer want to attend a show after midnight.
Yeah, you sound like Bugs.
I want to be home and in the bed by 12:30, 12:45.
Like
it feels good. I get to enjoy fellowshipping and having fun with them.
Yeah.
I get to see y'all, and we get to get home at a decent time. So whatever's going on that next day, I'm not hungover. So shout out to Junkyard for ruining me
That's
that way.
the reason why Nipsey's don't go past 12 anymore. We just said, just leave it that way. It's like, all right, because they can go to 2 now.
Yes.
So now when we looking at the schedule, we see 3 o'clock, I tell them, like, hey, we play to 3 o'clock tomorrow. He be like, man, fuck.
Yes. That 12 o'clock is everything. Me and Sue talked about it during COVID. The adjustment was real.
It was real. It got
and
to
my
be
body
normal.
my body is still on that time. So even when I'm hosting till 3 o'clock, it's like, come on, 3 o'clock.
Man. Oh, man, come on, start this second set so I can go home, bro.
Get this second set so I can unplug
and
put my stuff up.
Out.
Well, I don't normally leave. I try to say goodnight to my people that came out to have a good time with me. And I try to...
That's a good host.
Bands notice when you leave early, and sometimes they get offended, but...
No, that's the biggest problem with us.
Yeah,
we don't support each other no
come
more.
on.
Like, if we play with a band, I try my best
to stay.
To come in there. 9 times out of 10, they're going to probably play before us, but if we play on a big show and we not the last band, yeah, we have a time to get there. But I'm going to get there early because I want, we have to support each other. Man, I know people got places to go.
I can say Geno's, that was a fact.
I
hosted it and all of y'all were there early.
Man. Say 5 minutes, man. Like, support us, man. Support each other, bro. That's the biggest problem with us, man. That's why everybody, man, I don't like this band. You don't even know the band.
Facts.
You don't even know them. Stay
Facts.
support. I don't care if they don't sound good, whatever that means. Like,
facts.
Everybody don't sound. Junkyard don't crank every night. That's my opinion. Now, you can tell me something different.
I will.
Of course. But me... You can't even tell Bugs that. Like, we our biggest critics. Like,
y'all are supposed to be.
Yeah, so we like, just give it the band. Just support, man. Like, if you plan on the show with somebody, come a little early if you know you ain't going to stay when your band finishes. Just come a little, stay a little late. Whatever it is, 5 minutes, it don't hurt. As long as we look up and see, we notice it. Trust me. We notice it.
Stomp is in the comments right now.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
He not saying nothing bad. Real talk, Blue Eye.
Is he Stomp or is he light-skinned Stomp?
I don't know. He might be Larry Belafonte.
I don't want that one either.
Oh, he might be trying to leave it in. You know he want to shoot the club up. This guy's crazy.
He probably working. That's probably what he doing.
Listen,
He probably working.
You know it never stops.
He probably right there, look, working. So
You know it never
shout out to my
stops.
bro, man.
So what is next for Blue Eye?
I'm trying to see what this ride we about to go on. I know it's about to be a ride. I think by the time the Spur Fest, is that the name of it?
He said Light Skin Stomp is here. Spirit Fest.
No. Anyway, see, he just
He threw it off.
Um,
Spirit Fest is coming.
Hopefully by then, I think all the new stuff should be out. The video, I think. After that we're gonna see. Like next year should be
An interesting year for Junkyard.
interesting for Junkyard, man. I hope y'all ready. Just support, man. We don't want to hear that ain't junk. 'Cause we definitely. It wasn't junk when we got the song.
Okay.
But we made it junk. We convinced the producers that we have to be Junkyard at the end of the day. We know what y'all trying to do. We just gotta be Junkyard.
Y'all gotta put your signature stamp on
If
it.
you want, I don't want nobody to accept us being fake. Because we not fake. Like
Right.
we only know one way, crank. Like
Right.
that's the only way we know. Like. So that the songs gotta have some junk crank in
Crank
it.
to it.
They have to.
Okay.
So yeah, it's pretty cool. It took a minute because the song had to work on me. It took us making the video for me to say, "Damn, that song just sound all right." Keep hearing
It sounds to me like we need to send Mo an email so that we can make sure we get a copy of this new music when it comes out. Because I'm excited.
Yeah,
I'm
me too.
super excited.
Because I stresses that so much because we play so much, and it's like, bro, we gotta give him something else.
Yes.
Give him something else. So then, we play so I don't know, man. We play so much, man. We practice only one day. It's hard, and a lot of the guys have day jobs.
But hold up, let's stop. Y'all full out practice. Let's talk about it.
Oh yeah, we practice
full out.
We full out.
Not play games.
We sweat.
Full out. Dance moves and all.
Yeah, everything. There's big ass mirrors in that.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got to see yourself. You miss a step,
definitely full out.
we
Yeah.
gonna fix it.
We do like 3 or 4, 15 to 20 minute spurts. We just go in. Then we go take a break, go outside, come back.
And do it again.
Go in, get something new, put that in, make it Junkyard. And he'd be like, hold on, let's do this. And he just go in there and just start calling shots and cues and see where we at, make sure it's tight. Don't never think you too good to not practice, brothers.
Especially on your transitions.
Yeah, you definitely got to do the transitions.
We can tell when y'all have sloppy transitions. Please don't think we can't tell when you transition off or when it's messy.
All you got to do, if you paying attention enough, look at Bug's eyes. You would know if a nigga ain't want.
Yes, that face. No, it's not just him. Because T-Bob will be playing the cowbell and he'll just turn
Everybody,
around
like everybody a term, like, wait a minute.
What are you doing?
Oh, I just started doing this.
Yeah.
You hear that? You want to hear that?
Yeah, we
You
all in
like?
trouble.
Yeah, you want to hear that? Here you go. I do that a lot.
Yeah.
Cause we be having so much fun, man. And Bugs will try like, oh, y'all back there playing? Watch this. He'll call something and you be like, bro, I ain't even see you do that. Stop playing.
You
Like,
gotta
no,
pay
man,
attention.
damn, bro. Like, damn, bro, you got me. All right, you got me. So it just works out, man. I don't know. I couldn't explain. I don't know what it is about this band, man. Every time I play with this band, it's the most fun I have in this business. No knock to all the other bands, but you don't worry about money because, Mo got that. All you got to worry about is being there when he tell you to be there.
On time.
On time. That's
Ready
all
to
he
perform.
wants. People ready to perform. He hire you to do a job. That's what he expect. And if he see you do anything different, when you on junk time, you should be professional all the time. Because you're not representing this yourself. You represent the whole fucking culture.
Facts.
Not only just your brand.
Facts.
Plus, you don't want nobody to see you be like, man, I'm going around that nigga OC.
Yeah, he was wasted when he went and get up on the drums. He was
Funny
slumming.
thing, I ran into a senator the other day, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he just came to me, man, you blue out there. I know who you is. And I was 2 shades in the wind, right? Because he called me off and said we was celebrating Big Young's birthday. So I instantly said, no disrespect.
I'm off the clock right now.
No, I said, I am ecstatic that you know who I am and I'm meeting us because I don't know no damn senators.
Right.
And he knew who I was. So I was like, I say, man, all due respect, I am not in no way, no shape, form to talk to you right now. And I don't even want to because I don't want you to go back and say, Man, I ran into Blue-Eyed Darryl, man. He ain't know what I was talking about.
Right.
And guess what he said to him? Man, don't worry about it, because I ain't too far from where you at.
That's right.
Man.
We're all humans.
I said, man, if that wasn't the coolest senator I ever met, well, it was the first one I met, but he was the coolest one I met. He was.
Yes, that's the best part.
I was like, damn. But then I seen him the very next week, but I was better then, though.
But see, that's God.
Yeah,
God
I
puts
seen
you
him
on
the
that
very
path. He
next
puts you
week.
in the place where you need to be.
Yeah.
So,
That was cool.
one, I want to tell you thank you.
I appreciate you for asking
This has
me.
been amazing. It's been very transparent.
I appreciate it. Kick
I-
Wink butt.
Yeah.
I don't know if I think because he called me and said, what time we going? I didn't know if that mean
He
pick him
needed
up.
you. Yeah.
But he got more calls than me.
I hit him. He didn't respond. So
But I know he had his grandkids.
Yeah, he
'cause
got- he
called
probably
me.
still has
he
the
said,
babies.
I got the twins here, so I knew what that meant.
I'm still not upset. I'm
That's my
still
homie.
screaming happy birthday.
Man, forget him.
No gray area is not going anywhere. He definitely will have another opportunity
for
to
sure.
step on in.
I apologize, brother. I supposed to pick you up. You got to say that to me.
Yeah, you gotta have to talk. But I definitely want to tell you
I appreciate
thank
you
you
having me here.
for your transparency. We got a lot of go-go history. We got to have an amazing conversation. Definitely shout out to you for stepping in. Shout out to the whole JYB for not only for the professionalism,
Yeah.
but for the standard that you guys set. Every time y'all step into a building before, even when we see your name on a flyer, we know what it is.
You already know what you're going to
And
get.
when we're off, we make our way. You already know what it is. It don't matter where it is on the East Coast. We going. Sometimes on the West too, but you already know. So I want to thank you for your love, your light, your transparency, your history, and your words to the up and
Appreciate it,
coming.
Y'all keep this thing moving.
We
I ain't even gonna fake it.
trying. We're definitely trying.
You definitely, like, you had went from like, when y'all seen y'all say, damn, y'all see her out there. She always working. That's the motto, though.
Got to.
Oh, well, so when you gonna open up the business? Cause Magic Hands. Let y'all know, her nephew Mikey. Hey,
We saved this life,
Save-
y'all.
hey.
When I tell y'all behind the
Hey.
scenes, it's really behind the scenes.
man.
Shout out to T-Bob and Deidre.
Yep,
I was
congratulations.
Yes, definitely. I was blessed to be able to host the wedding. JY got to play. Unc he falls out in pain and everybody is panicking. I'm like, no, we just need to get him in a room.
In a
He
room.
needs to breathe. We got to get him some
And
water.
she had me yelling like a girl.
But I massaged out
Hey.
every cramp that you had in your side. I used these big hands to
Hey,
massage them
I
out.
instantly said, her and Mikey need to open up a business
Got
called
them
Magic
together.
Hands.
Got them
'Cause
together.
I woke up the next day and I instantly, whatever was
he
over
messaged
here,
me and said, I feel great.
I said, I feel great. I said, I don't know what you did. I felt what you did. I said, but
Yeah.
I woke up, I went home, got my little ass in the shower, I went to sleep. When I woke up, I was like, wait a minute.
I told you you needed some steam
I
with
felt
some
it
ice.
it was hurting, but the little
The
pothole in that
spasm,
was gone.
yeah.
I was like, man, I don't know what she did.
Worked it
I
out.
remember hollering like a little pump. I ain't gonna fake. She had me in there. Hey, Mo even came in and thought we was
Yeah, he
fighting.
was like, y'all good?
Y'all good?
Nah, we just got to
No,
get them
I'm
together.
not. But yeah, I'm getting there. But I like, man, I was like,
Anytime.
man, that showed me that you love me. That
Yeah,
like you
listen,
took like
I'm a
you
sports mom.
you got up and said, nah, you saw me, you picked me up. She said,
Let's
come
go.
on. And I was like,
Yeah, we going to go in this room.
We gonna go in this
We
room.
going to get this together.
Man, you
T-Bob
grabbed-
ended up
He
playing.
ended up playing. And I was so mad that I
He
had
was.
to
He
do
was
that.
like, my brothers need me. I was like, no, you need you right now.
And I didn't want him to play on his day, even though I knew he would have.
He was having so much fun
Yeah, he
back
was.
there.
He was.
That fool.
was,
He back there playing and he's
Yeah, he was having fun.
And he
was having
giggling the
fun
whole time.
Whole time. Bo said, yeah, that little gas out on him. I said, bro, I knew he was like, he was having way too much fun.
listen,
Like,
it was the
he was
Moet.
like, bro, it's cool, bro. You know I got you. That's why I was like, T-Bob reminds me of me when I was coming up that can do multiple things.
He can get on the Congos.
But
he can-
we never short. Like,
Yes.
like if I don't come, T-Bob.
Yes.
Wink don't come, T-Bob.
T-Bob.
Like he
Yes.
can fill in, like, and she even could play the keyboard too.
Yes.
It's like multi-talented in his group.
Yes.
So
Yes.
got a problem. Shout out to my brother though. He definitely is a blessing to have. Everybody should have a T-Bob. Ain't too many T-Bobs.
It ain't too many.
That's just one Levert.
Yeah, one Bobulous. One Bobulous.
Yeah, one Bob.
One Bobulous.
He's Levert now. I call him Levert.
Oh, 'cause
Shout out
he's
to
married.
Levert.
Hey.
He know what it is, but I can't call him T-Bob no more.
Hey, Levert. But shout out to him.
All he do is crack up.
I want to thank you so much for
appreciate
stepping
it.
on up. Look, Black Wilson is sliding in right
I
now.
have my homie right there.
2 minutes left. He better run very quickly.
Oh, he coming in here?
Yep, he wants to tell y'all about the new music.
Oh, that's
So,
my homie.
Lit Band just dropped something new called Crank Station. We tried to
He
play
on
it
it?
last week. Yep. We tried to play it last week, but due to copyright infringements, we ended up having a situation where our videos got partially muted. Yeah, we can't put ourselves in a strike situation, so
that.
it has to be a live version. But they dropped it on the 4th of July. It's actually a dope track. So I am looking forward to hearing it somewhere on a platform where the copyrights won't be an infringement issue.
You gotta get that straight with these
But
people.
definitely. Shout out to Lit Band for dropping new music. And Malachi and Crazy Legs dropped a song that was also put in rotation this weekend as well. Y'all stay tuned. Malachi will be our guest next week right here in No Gray Area. We're going to talk about the new music. We're going to talk about the direction of things that are going. We're going to talk about Grammys. We're going to talk about the film. We're going to talk about everything.
Did they have our category in the Grammys this year?
Well, see, the thing about it is it's considered grassroots. So go-go is a part of grassroots music. So go-go is not a separate. It is not a separate category.
It's so did all that for nothing.
Yep. So it's grassroots. So what happens is they have New Orleans, Bounce, and a couple other things that were a part of the category as well.
Yeah, because I was looking for that. I said, we did all this recording. I ain't hear not one damn
Oh, no,
song.
it's not going nowhere because guess what? You got a whole nother year. Look, grassroots is here now. We just got to figure out the formula to unlock it. And speaking of the formula,
He had some songs.
yes, Black Woodson. Let's run them in real quick and tell them about Crank Station, where they can find it. Y'all released it on the 4th of July. Shout out to Lit Band New Music.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to Blue Eye, man.
Come on,
you know
nigga,
what
what's
I'm
up,
saying?
bro?
The big homie,
The
man.
homie
You
right
know what
there.
I'm talking about, man? I ain't saying, hey, I told you.
Right there.
And Mon too, and you for having me. But yeah, man, we dropped it yesterday. It's on all platforms and everything. I tried to get a version y'all go play, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because
I
of
know.
distribution, so. You know,
It's cool. That just means on the 23rd when I host with y'all that y'all have to do it live so I can
Right.
record it and we can play it. That's just, and I can put it up on my channel. That's light work, you know.
Try this call Mo short or something. We can hear that one of these shows. And we got a couple shows coming. I know we need some bands.
Man, look, holla at me, man. Listen, I love to do that.
I love when great things come
I'm
together.
trying to do that, man.
So-
We can help. I know that's one thing Mo short is about.
Putting-
About definitely helping.
Uplifting and bringing up. So Crank
Absolutely.
Station.
Yeah, the Crank Station. Yeah, the Crank Station. We released it yesterday. It's on all media outlets, all Amazon, iHeartRadio, everything. Also,
big.
huh?
I did it big.
Yeah, we trying, man. You know what I'm talking about? Like anytime they won't let you play, don't let nobody play your shit. They about to cut their whole broadcast off. So we.
That's the way to do
Yeah,
it.
it's in
bro.
distribution. Yeah,
That's the way
that's
to
the
do it.
game, though.
That's
You
the
know what I'm
game.
talking about? So,
Shout
yeah.
out to Live and Treble.
Yeah.
Kim C. Evans is definitely the manager.
sure,
Shout
for
out to
sure.
my boo.
Yeah. We got the bounce
Oh,
dance
Kim, y'all
challenge too.
manager?
Yeah, Kim,
Oh,
my
man,
manager.
that's my babe. I ain't know that.
Yeah.
That's you, man.
Man, we got hooked up, man. Look, hey, shit, see?
That's my baby right there.
Yeah. Everybody know Kim know everybody,
Kim.
bro.
She's always a
Everybody
smile,
love
man.
Kim, man.
She's
Yeah.
a smile, man.
So the
she's
bounce-
dope.
bad. She makes
She's
you smile.
dope.
The
She's
Bounce
dope.
Dance Challenge.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
We can play that because that ain't in this yet.
Do we have it? I don't know if we have it.
You got to plug. I can plug it in my phone and go on airplane mode. But yeah, so they won't cut you off for that one. I ain't.
Oh, look,
distribution
I
yet.
get nervous.
But
Like,
yeah, we got the challenge for that. So where Winko at, man?
Man, he had his grandkids. So I
Yeah.
know.
Oh yeah,
Happy
yeah,
birthday,
man. Happy
man.
belated
Yeah.
birthday, man. That's my
Yeah.
Oh,
brody,
we ain't
man.
doing, if we ain't playing,
Man,
Keep
listen,
them
the
babies.
kids is at his house.
facts,
Yeah.
facts, man.
So what we'll do is I'll get the link from y'all. I'll share it on my page. You know how I do. I'll make sure we share it out. We
Right.
push it out. I want to thank you for making it to step
Man,
in.
thanks for having
and
me,
it's
man.
always love when y'all get to connect and see each other. You know, that's
This
the
my
part
homie,
for
this
me.
my street
The
homie.
fellowship
Man,
is the
homie
part for
right
me.
here.
Like this
Yeah.
love right here. Beside the band, this some real. This some real right here.
Like a lot of my relationships with folk, you know what I'm saying? Like the legends in this, it ain't from Go. Of course, it ain't from Go
Right.
because I just got into it recently.
Yes.
But we got like
Life
real,
ties,
life roots
ties.
in the
you
streets.
can't
and
mess with him and I
everything like
mess
that.
with me.
Life
Man,
ties.
and likewise,
Like,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
where it's at. Like, I know that if I see him, and I'm like, okay, I'm good.
Always.
If he see me, he know like
always,
he
always.
good, bro, in here. So that's our family for life, right?
Always. Oh man, that's and likewise,
Always.
And I don't even speak. You know me, I ain't no name dropper. I don't even drop names.
When we talk. It's about life.
You be surprised who love me out here in these streets.
And I was like, well, I don't want you to think I don't appreciate it, but that's just how I am. Like I'm so laid back. I'm like,
you always been that way though, man. From day you always been like that.
For clout and
but you also have to be. See, one of the things, and before we go, one of the things in our culture is we're taught to be strong, we're taught to be humble, but we're not taught to receive our flowers. You deserve your flowers because if you leave today or tomorrow, you need to know and understand that you were needed, you were appreciated, you were present, you were a part of something that is bigger than you. And
absolutely,
I believe in giving people their flowers.
And I appreciate you, baby.
And whether you tell me, nah, it's just, I don't care. I'm going to say it to you anyway.
Some just did that the other day in the car, and after he was like, man, I don't want to hear it. And I was like,
you got to suck that
He
up.
ain't never been comfortable hearing that. He ain't never been comfortable hearing that.
But the thing about it is, most people who do it for the genuine love, they don't think about the accolades. They do it because they love it. But we have to get into a place where we show one another that we love and appreciate each other, because the way life is going right now for all of us, it's no guarantee that tomorrow is even for us.
Right.
And I would rather y'all know than for me to regret not telling you and regret you not understanding who and what you are to this culture. That's just what it is.
I can speak for Lip Bang, and I'm sure I speak for a lot of other folk, although I can't speak for everybody, but we appreciate you and what you bring to the table and just how y'all and mine too and how y'all, man, these type of formats, man, like it's needed for the culture. Like y'all are the culture. He's the culture. I'm the culture. We all are different aspects of the culture. You know, like soul food got a lot of.
But we're all one culture.
All one culture.
And
that's why I say we're all one boat.
We are the culture.
Once we fully understand that it's not about competition, it's about completion. You have to complete the things that you start, and you have to do them with excellence, so that the next person that comes behind you can see what you did and do their best to complete their things with excellence. I don't want us to keep getting looked at as the culture that lacks everything that it needs. We have everything that we need. We just have to be self-sufficient enough to understand what it is that we have in front of us. Legendary, greatness, timelessness.
We do it. The way we do it, we open the door and leave it open. We can't bring you through the door.
Yes.
We open when the door get open.
I can lead you to the water. I can't make you drink. I'm not gonna make you. I'm not gonna splash it in your face.
Money Mike said it. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm not gonna splash it in your face.
Y'all remember we was hurting? Y'all know what band opened? Cut the light back on. Back y'all with hello. Nobody, man, jump back.
Yeah.
Go-Go was hurting. Man, when they came out with that jump, just before you knew it, everything was happening.
It's bad.
New life. Now they open up the door.
Yes.
Backyard, you can't get mad at Backyard if your band don't go through that door.
Facts.
You got to make your band relevant enough or put in the work to put yourself. He left the door open. G never shut the door.
Never.
He ain't gonna never shut the door.
I told you guys,
come on.
I'm doing all of this right in front of your eyes so y'all can see how I do it, so that you don't have to ask a lot of questions if you're willing to study and pay attention. All I can do is put the tools right there for you.
Right there for you. He did it. He did it. He's showing you how to do it, man. Don't know. You know why they went?
Multiple streams of income.
Nobody promote their band like him.
Period.
He the face. Right. And they went and he's showing you. You ain't even got to ask him.
Facts.
Dude, man,
do this.
I'm going to do it. Even if you said it, man, I took this from Genghis.
So what?
And it worked.
So
you can't get mad at nobody.
Make sure you pay homage to the people who put you in positions of power. But also make sure you're taking the time to represent who and what you are.
Stick to your brand
and make them proud. Make them proud of the opportunity they gave you. Like, hey, they took advantage of that shit. Yeah, that's why we do it, man. Me and Winko had to talk one time. He was like, bro, that's why we do this. So for y'all. So y'all can come through and be the next. You know what I'm saying? In y'all lane though.
I'm 50-something years old, man. If you 20 or 30 and you see 50-year-old men up there going hard, that would do something to me. If I'm sitting out there looking at them like, and I'm about to play behind them.
Yeah.
I gotta have that energy.
Yeah, you can't be lazy.
50, 60 years old.
That's the thing. Y'all can't keep screaming, come see us early. Give us a reason to
Give me a reason to come early.
And y'all consistent. The consistency
Period.
of it. You know what I'm talking about? That's
Give me
the
a
thing.
reason. Like, I'll come see you and like, inbox me. Or, man, once you inbox me, I'm going to send you my number because I don't do that messenger.
He's not really a Facebook person.
I'm going to send you my number because I can't do that. Like, call me for real. Like,
he's not a Facebook person.
That's where he's at. Like, come on. When we coming to your show,
he still lives in real life.
Hey,
I'm going to come.
But you know what, though? Because he want to still feel the energy and all that.
I want to see what you're doing. I'm big on what's coming. Like, we not going to always be here, bro. Yep. So you want to know, even if I'm in the wheelchair and I'm sitting back, be like, damn. Like, I have a real big love, like, the shit, that New Impression. Like, I love that.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Like, no knock to nobody else. I fucking love that band.
Yeah,
man.
hell yeah.
And them, they know, because you know why? We had a little thing where we played, but guess what? We talked. Yeah. Just like I said all the summer ago, they realized where we was coming from.
Yes.
Oh, this ain't no disrespect. They teaching us.
Yes.
They teaching. I gave them the blueprint. I said, you see how y'all went? Second part of the show?
Yes.
That's how you supposed to came out.
The whole show.
Y'all supposed to be saying, fuck Junkyard.
Yes, the whole show.
He looking at me. TJ, look. Like, what you mean? Like, it's a competition, bro.
Every time you touch that
But
stage, it's a friendly one.
it's still a level of respect we always gotta have and love for y'all.
Buzz took the belt off. So he was saying it like, I said, you see how we just went, like, we ain't saved nothing. Like, from the top, we went in because we knew what it was.
So that's your job, too.
That's your job, bro. Don't matter that big band shit, that y'all supposed to win in. Like, the second half of their show, as soon as they finished, I said, come here. We went in the dressing room before we even played. And I was like, man, that's how y'all supposed to came out.
Hey, when y'all give us that blessing, it hit different, though.
Yeah, but see, we been had it because I went to see him at Martine's and I was just, because my sons was hanging around them. They was all, I pull up down my son's house, I see having doing, bro. Yeah, you doing down here, bro? Like, I ain't know that was your son. Yeah, so now you family. Like,
generations.
Yeah, now you family now. So
connection, yo.
I'm going to do what I got to do. I'm going to tell you what it ain't right. And that's why they respect me, because I don't cut no cars. Like, if you ain't cranking, I'm going to tell you.
Speaking of respect, we definitely have to respect our airway time. I'm so upset. But
Montu the Great.
I would like to thank y'all for stepping in to No Great Area. Your love, light, transparency, bomb energy. Crank Station, all social media platforms, all streaming platforms. Y'all pay attention. Junkyard is not only on the rise and on the move, but they got some new shit coming for y'all. So y'all stay tuned. Keep your ears tapped in.
Videos and all.
Be ready for all things from Junkyard.
Man.
Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share Them Damn Fans YouTube channel and Love Network DC. And make sure you guys head on over to www.crankrock.com for the latest and greatest in Mitchcraft attire, or meet us in store 9244 East Hampton Drive, Capitol Heights, Maryland, Suite 201. It is your girl Kapri, Monique, the voice of the people. Shout out to the greatest Montu. I'd like to thank y'all for stepping in.
Shout out somebody real quick.
Of course.
Oh, shout out to Tony, Trouble Phone Big Tony, man. Get well,
yes,
bro.
Get well soon, Big Tony.
Shout out to Tony,
soon.
man.
Prayers for you.
Yes,
get well
please.
soon.
And one more thing, please. I'm sorry. Let's cut the shit, y'all, man. We gotta stop this bullshit with the kids, man, and all that. We gotta save our kids, man, and our people. We gotta cut this goofy shit, y'all. Real live.
All right, y'all. They calling for peace in the streets. Let's get it back together. God bless and good night. It's your girl Kapri Monique, the voice of the people. Peace.
Peace.
Yo.
That used to be an organization, wasn't it?
Yes, Peace in the Streets.
Need to bring that back.
It's a lot.
You heard that, Montu? There go the plug. There's something you can get right there, bro. You can do it. Anybody can do it. You can do it. East in the damn street. Nah, that damn, that whole outfit.
All of them was.